Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to episode 149 of the 4,000 Question Challenge. Alrighty, do you snore? Yes. In fact, I have put up a video of me snoring once. My wife recorded it for me. It was embarrassing. I snore quite loud. You talk in your sleep. I don't believe I talk in my sleep any longer. There was a time when I did. When home alone, do you shut the door when you use the bathroom? No, I do not. What is the most difficult habit you have ever tried to get rid of? Not thinking about work. That's a hard one. Being kind to myself has also been very difficult. Yeah. When you cannot sleep, what do you think about and how do you try to get back to sleep? Um, I often find myself building things in my head, either things I'm actually going to build or just imagining technological devices. Sometimes I'll be working on video ideas in my head, and sometimes it'll just be wish fulfillment, like if you could do XYZ, what would the ramifications of that be? One of the classic ones I've done, like on this thing, if you could have 3 wishes, 3 spells from D&D or Pathfinder, what would you do with those? Which spells would you pick? How would they affect your life? And yeah, that kind of thing can keep me occupied for way too long, and eventually I'll usually fall asleep. What is under my mattress? Well, like under my mattress is my box spring, but like what is under my bed? There are plastic totes with blankets and shirts and clothing, sweaters, things like that. So yeah, there's nothing under my mattress. Uh, I don't think there's anything under my mattress. Maybe there is. I don't know. That's a very strange question. Do you bite your fingernails? No, I do not. I file my fingernails. I prefer to file them. In fact, I need to file them again. In fact, I'm going to remind myself right now, here's a nail file. The nail file right there, so I will see it when I'm done with this video and remember to use it. How much water do you drink each day? I drink probably 5 of these a day. And it's looking like frosty like that because there's ice in the bottom. Because I froze it partially, and it has not thawed out enough for the ice to become free and float to the top. So there you go. What will you absolutely not do in front of another person? Absolutely not do? Poop. I'll pretty much not poop in front of another person. I don't know if there's anything else I won't do in front of another person, but yeah, poop. Do you sit outside much in the summer or stay in air conditioning? I don't sit outside at all normally. I'm not that kind of person to do that. We don't have a really great sitting outside place anyway. But if it's not that, well, I'll be inside in the living room with my wife. But if I'm alone and it's really hot, even if my wife's home and it's really hot, I'll be in the only room in the house we have at the moment that has air conditioning, which is the bedroom. The bedroom air conditioning has been a savior when it's really unpleasantly hot. Not just hot, but hot and humid. Like right now, I got 40% humidity, 77 degrees in this office. I don't need a fan or nothing. I have air coming through that window because there's a fan in that window going out. Great tip if you ever want to keep cool for fairly low tech, have a box fan in a window pulling air out of your house. And that way when you have windows open, it will pull air into your house. And if you put small window fans or even box fans in those windows aimed in, they'll be much more efficient because you're taking the air out as well. Otherwise, you're just blowing air inside of a balloon and it's not escaping. You need to create flow. If your house does not have natural flow, and let's face it, most of us don't, the box fan going that way means that you will end up with flow. So yeah, that is a little hint on how to keep your house cool. I've been doing it for years. Very useful. So thank you for stopping by for episode 149 of the 4,000 Question Challenge. I hope that you will stop by for episode 150.